Daily Horoscope for Virgo. April 9, 2025. Welcome to your cosmic guidance for today, dear Virgo. As we delve into the planetary energies affecting you on April 9th, 2025, prepare for a day of remarkable potential and subtle challenges that will test your methodical nature. Today, Mercury, your ruling planet, forms a harmonious trine with Saturn, bringing mental clarity and structured thinking to your analytical mind. This alignment creates an exceptional day for detailed work and careful planning, activities that play to your natural strengths. The moon in Scorpio deepens your intuition, allowing you to perceive what remains hidden to others. In the early hours, you might wake with your mind already racing with to-do lists and solutions to problems that have been troubling you for weeks. Don't dismiss these pre-dawn insights. They contain valuable wisdom that your subconscious has been processing. Keep a notebook nearby to capture these thoughts before they evaporate in the morning light. Your professional sphere receives significant cosmic attention today. With Mars positioned in your 10th house of career, you're experiencing a surge of ambition and determination. This is an excellent day to pursue challenging projects that others might shy away from. Your precision and attention to detail will be noticed by supervisors or clients, potentially setting the stage for recognition or advancement in the coming weeks. However, be mindful of perfectionist tendencies. Sometimes good enough truly is good enough. Financial matters appear stable, though an unexpected expense related to technology or communications may arise. Your natural prudence serves you well here. You likely have reserves set aside for just such contingencies. Consider reviewing your budget today, as the Mercury-Saturn trine supports financial organization and long-term planning. In matters of the heart, Venus in Pisces creates an interesting dynamic for you, Virgo. If you're in a relationship, you might find yourself craving deeper emotional connection beyond the practical partnership you've established. Take time today to express feelings you typically keep contained. Your partner will appreciate this glimpse into your inner world, even if vulnerability doesn't come easily to you. For single Virgos, this planetary position opens your heart to possibilities that don't fit your usual checklist of qualities in a potential partner. Someone who challenges your organized worldview might actually be exactly what you need. Health-wise, pay attention to digestive issues today, as the Scorpio moon can intensify sensitivity in your abdominal region. Your stress tends to manifest here, so practice mindful eating and perhaps incorporate ginger or peppermint tea into your routine. A short walk after meals would be beneficial, combining physical activity with mental decompression, addressing both body and mind in typical Virgo efficiency. Your communication skills are particularly strong today. If you've been hesitant to have a difficult conversation, whether personal or professional, the planetary support makes this an ideal time to express yourself clearly and diplomatically. Your words carry weight and precision today, so use them wisely. The afternoon hours may bring an unexpected encounter with someone from your past. This reunion, while surprising, offers closure on matters you thought were long resolved, but have been subconsciously influencing your decisions. Approach this interaction with openness, rather than your tendency to analyze and categorize. Your home environment calls for attention around sunset. The placement of Jupiter in your 4th house suggests potential for harmony and expansion in your living space. Consider rearranging furniture or addressing that organizational project you've been contemplating. Even small changes can significantly improve energy flow and mental clarity, something you value deeply. In your social connections, you might notice yourself being more selective than usual today. This isn't necessarily negative. Quality over quantity has always been your preference anyway. A meaningful conversation with a trusted friend could provide insights that help you resolve a persistent personal dilemma. Listen not just to their words, but to what your intuition tells you during this exchange. The evening hours bring calmer energy as the moon forms a sextile with Venus. This gentle influence soothes any tensions from the day and creates space for relaxation and self-care. Consider ending your day with a luxurious bath infused with lavender essential oil to calm your active mind and prepare for restful sleep. For intellectual pursuits, today's energy supports detailed research and analysis. If you're involved in studies or personal learning, you'll find your comprehension and retention particularly strong. Technical subjects especially benefit from today's Mercury-Saturn trine. Watch for a tendency toward overthinking around 8 p.m. The moon's square to Neptune could cloud your usually clear judgment, making decisions more difficult. Save important choices for tomorrow if possible, or rely on previously established criteria rather than emotions if decisions can't wait. In terms of compatibility today, you'll find particularly harmonious interactions with Taurus, Capricorn, and Cáncer individuals. Scorpio connections may feel intense but transformative, while Sagittarius and Gemini energies might seem scattered and frustrating to your methodical approach. Your lucky number today is 4, and favorable colors include navy blue and forest green. Carrying or wearing hematite could help ground your energy and enhance your natural analytical abilities while providing protection against scattered thinking. As you move through this day, remember that your greatest strength lies in finding order within chaos. Your ability to notice details others miss is truly a superpower, Virgo. However, today's lesson involves learning when to zoom out and appreciate the bigger picture. Not everything needs to be perfect to be valuable and beautiful. Tonight, before sleeping, practice gratitude for 3 things that went well today, no matter how small. This simple ritual aligns with the current planetary energies and helps reprogram your sometimes critical inner voice toward appreciation and contentment. Rest well, knowing that you've handled today's energies with your characteristic grace and precision. Tomorrow brings new cosmic influences, but for now, allow yourself to simply be rather than constantly doing. Your Virgo soul is exactly where it needs to be on your journey, continuing to grow, learn, and evolve with each passing day. The celestial map for Virgo on April 9, 2025, reveals a fascinating planetary arrangement. The Sun continues its journey through fiery Aries, activating your 8th house of shared resources, transformation, and intimate connections. This position creates a powerful energy field around matters related to joint finances, investments, and emotional exchanges with others. With the Sun illuminating this sector, you may experience heightened awareness around power dynamics and resource management in both personal and professional partnerships. This isn't surface-level energy. It's asking you to dig deeper into matters typically hidden from view. The Aries influence adds courage to your naturally cautious approach, potentially inspiring bold financial or emotional decisions you might normally hesitate to make. Your ruling planet Mercury is positioned in Taurus today, moving through your 9th house of higher learning, philosophy, and expansion. This creates an intriguing dynamic as Mercury's analytical energy combines with Taurus's methodical pace, making this an exceptional day for detailed planning related to education, publishing, or international connections. You're thinking with both precision and practical application today, a powerful combination for Virgo energy. The moon transits through Cáncer, occupying your 11th house of community, friendships, and long-term aspirations. This creates a nurturing emotional undercurrent to your social interactions and group endeavors. You may feel more emotionally connected to your broader network and particularly sensitive to the needs of your community. Meanwhile, Venus glows in Gemini in your 10th house of career and public reputation, bringing a charming, adaptable quality to your professional presence. This position suggests potential appreciation from authority figures or positive recognition for your contributions in the workplace. Mars, positioned in Taurus alongside Mercury, adds determined energy to your 9th house matters. This may manifest as a persistent drive toward educational goals, publishing efforts, or expanding your horizons through travel or intellectual pursuits. The Mars-Mercury conjunction amplifies your communication abilities while giving your words added weight and conviction. Jupiter continues its expansive journey through Gemini in your 10th house, creating a year-long period of career growth and professional opportunity. Today, this beneficial planet forms a harmonious sextile with the Sun, connecting career advancement with financial opportunity, possibly through partnerships or shared resources. This is a particularly fortunate aspect that may bring unexpected support from influential figures. Saturn maintains its position in Pisces in your 7th house of partnerships and one-on-one relationships. This long-term transit has been asking you to develop more structure and commitment in your closest connections, perhaps through defined agreements or more transparent expectations. Today, Saturn forms a challenging square with Mercury, suggesting possible communication tensions with partners or colleagues that require patience and clear expression to navigate successfully. Uranus, the planet of innovation and sudden change, continues its journey through Taurus in your 9th house, where it's been revolutionizing your belief systems and approach to knowledge for several years. Today, it forms a conjunction with Mars, potentially triggering unexpected inspirations or sudden opportunities for expansion through education, publishing, or international connections. Neptune in Aries drifts through your 8th house, bringing a spiritual dimension to matters of shared resources, intimacy, and psychological exploration. This position can enhance your intuition regarding investments and joint finances, but may also create some confusion around boundaries in close relationships. Today, Neptune forms a supportive trine with the Moon, suggesting emotional insights may come through dreams or moments of quiet reflection. Pluto's position in Aquarius activates your 6th house of daily work, health routines, and service. This transformative planet is gradually revolutionizing how you approach efficiency, wellness, and the management of daily responsibilities. Today, Pluto forms a harmonious sextile with Saturn, suggesting that structural changes in partnerships may positively impact your work-life balance and health regimens. Chiron, the wounded healer, travels through late degrees of Aries in your 8th house, bringing healing opportunities around past financial wounds or intimate relationship patterns. Its close conjunction with the Sun today makes this an especially powerful time for confronting and transforming old pain related to trust, vulnerability, or resource sharing. The North Node's position in Pisces in your 7th house indicates that your soul's growth path continues to emphasize the importance of balanced, compassionate partnerships. Today's alignment suggests relationship experiences may feel faded or particularly meaningful to your personal evolution. The asteroid palace Athena in Capricorn activates your 5th house of creativity, bringing strategic wisdom to creative projects and romantic endeavors. Her practical energy combines well with your natural Virgo talents for analysis and improvement. Ceres in Libra occupies your 2nd house of personal resources and values, nurturing your relationship with material security and self-worth. This position emphasizes finding balance in how you nurture yourself versus others, particularly regarding financial and emotional resources. The part of fortune falls in your 12th house today, suggesting that your greatest blessings may come through spiritual practices, private contemplation, or behind-the-scenes work that others may not immediately recognize. For Virgo, this planetary landscape creates a day where your naturally detail-oriented approach combines with deeper transformational energy. The 8th house solar emphasis suggests important developments regarding shared resources or intimate connections, while your ruling planet Mercury in Taurus grounds your thinking in practical reality. The Mars-Uranus conjunction may bring unexpected developments regarding educational pursuits or belief systems, requiring your adaptability. Overall, these planetary positions indicate a day where careful analysis meets transformative opportunity, particularly in financial matters, intimate relationships, and educational pursuits. Your ability to bring order to complexity serves you especially well under these cosmic conditions. Virgo, today's cosmic configuration places Mercury, your ruling planet, in a particularly advantageous position as it forms a stimulating trine with Jupiter. This planetary alignment opens channels of communication that have remained dormant for some time. Your analytical abilities are heightened to an exceptional degree, making this an ideal day for presentations, important discussions, or any situation requiring articulate expression of complex ideas. The natural precision of your speech is amplified, allowing you to convey nuanced concepts with remarkable clarity. Words seem to flow more effortlessly than usual, and you'll notice a certain eloquence in your expression that others find compelling. This is not merely superficial charm. There's substantial depth and insight behind your communications today. If you've been struggling to express a particularly difficult concept or have been postponing a challenging conversation, the universe is providing supportive energy for these exchanges now. The Mercury-Jupiter trine facilitates expansive thinking while maintaining the methodical approach that is your natural strength. Meanwhile, the moon's position in your third house of communication further enhances your ability to connect with others through words. There's a noticeable increase in your capacity to listen as well as speak, a balanced exchange that creates meaningful dialogue rather than one-sided conversations. Pay particular attention to written communications today. You'll find a natural flow in your writing that allows you to express yourself with precision and impact. Emails, texts, and social media posts all benefit from your enhanced communicative abilities. For those in academic or educational pursuits, this is an exceptional day for sharing knowledge or absorbing new information. The Venus-Neptune conjunction in your partnership sector suggests that creative collaborations are especially favored. Artistic expression takes on a more significant role in your communications today. Don't hesitate to incorporate metaphor or illustrative examples in your exchanges. They'll land with particular potency. There is, however, a subtle warning from Saturn's position. Be mindful of a tendency toward excessive criticism in your communications. Your heightened analytical abilities might lead you to spot flaws or inconsistencies in others' reasoning, but delivering this feedback requires tact. The square between Mars and your ruling Mercury suggests potential for miscommunications if you rush your words or allow impatience to color your tone. Take measured breaths before responding in high-pressure situations. For Virgos working in fields requiring public speaking, teaching, or writing, today offers a remarkable opportunity to showcase your talents. Your audience will be particularly receptive to your message, especially when you speak from a place of authentic expertise rather than rehearsed talking points. Personal communications with family members also benefit from today's celestial support, particularly conversations that have been difficult to navigate in the past. The sun's position illuminates your eighth house of transformation, suggesting that honest dialogue could lead to meaningful breakthroughs in intimate relationships. Technology plays an interesting role in your communications today. With Uranus forming a favorable aspect to Mercury, unexpected messages or innovative platforms might become important channels for expression. Remain open to non-traditional forms of communication. Digital platforms that you've previously overlooked might suddenly offer valuable opportunities for connection. For Virgos in creative fields, there's an unusual synthesis occurring between your analytical mind and your artistic sensibilities. This allows you to articulate creative concepts with both passion and precision, a rare combination that impresses colleagues and collaborators. In negotiations or business discussions, you'll find yourself able to present logical arguments while also connecting emotionally with your audience. This dual approach proves remarkably effective. Listen carefully to information received around midday. Subtle cues or seemingly minor details might contain valuable insights that others have missed. Your natural attention to detail serves you exceptionally well today, allowing you to extract meaning from nuanced communications. As the day progresses, the moon's transition enhances your intuitive understanding, adding an almost psychic dimension to your interactions. You might find yourself finishing others' sentences or knowing what they need to hear before they've fully expressed themselves. This empathic quality strengthens bonds and deepens trust in your relationships. For single Virgos, today's enhanced communicative abilities make this an excellent day for meaningful conversations with potential partners. Your authentic self-expression attracts those who appreciate depth and substance. April 9, 2025 presents Virgo with an intriguing financial landscape as Mercury forms a favorable trine with Saturn in Earth signs. This planetary alignment particularly benefits your analytical approach to money matters. Your natural tendency for detailed financial planning receives cosmic support today, creating an excellent opportunity to review your budget or investment strategy. The practical insights you gain could reveal inefficiencies you hadn't previously noticed. Look closely at recurring expenses. There's likely at least one subscription or service you're paying for that isn't delivering sufficient value relative to its cost. Mercury's influence sharpens your communication about money today. If you've been considering negotiating a raise, refinancing a loan, or discussing financial arrangements with a partner, the stars favor clear, logical discussions backed by well-researched facts. Your ability to present information in a methodical, organized manner will serve you exceptionally well. The second house of personal finances receives beneficial aspects from Jupiter today, potentially opening doors to new income sources. This might manifest as a side opportunity, freelance project, or simply recognition for your skills that could later translate to monetary gain. However, don't expect immediate windfalls. Jupiter's energy here is more about planting seeds for future growth. Pay particular attention to opportunities that align with your natural talents for organization, analysis, and improvement. With Venus moving through your 8th house of shared resources, there could be advantages coming through partnerships, investments, or financial collaborations. Someone in your network, possibly a Taurus or Libra, may offer valuable financial insight or present an opportunity for mutual benefit. This is not about taking unnecessary risks, but rather about selective collaboration with those whose financial approaches complement your own methodical style. The moon in Capricorn activates your 5th house of creativity and speculation, suggesting that creative thinking applied to financial matters could yield unexpected benefits. This isn't encouraging gambling or risky investments, but rather looking at your resources from fresh angles. Perhaps a hobby or interest could be monetized, or a creative solution could help resolve an ongoing financial challenge. While the overall energy supports financial progress, be mindful of Neptune's subtle influence, which could cloud judgment regarding certain financial details. Double-check figures, read the fine print on any contracts, and resist impulse purchases, especially for luxury items or status symbols. Your financial strength today lies in embracing your natural Virgo traits: meticulous analysis, practical planning, and incremental improvement. The stars support making small, consistent adjustments to your financial systems rather than dramatic overhauls. Consider implementing a new tracking method for expenses or researching more efficient ways to manage your resources. The planetary alignment also suggests benefits from applying technology to your financial management. A new app, automated savings plan, or digital organization system could prove particularly valuable now. For Virgos working in finance, accounting, analysis, or administrative roles, today brings opportunities to showcase your skills and potentially position yourself for future advancement. Your attention to detail will be appreciated and could catch the eye of someone in a position to enhance your financial situation. Those seeking employment might find promising leads in these sectors. Earth sign energy dominates your chart today, reinforcing the importance of tangible results over theoretical possibilities. Focus on financial moves that offer concrete benefits rather than speculative ventures with uncertain outcomes. This doesn't mean avoiding all risk, but rather ensuring that any risks taken are calculated and based on thorough research, something Virgo excels at naturally. For Virgo, on April 9, 2025, fortunate energies concentrate around intellectual pursuits and practical problem-solving. Mercury, your ruling planet, forms a harmonious trine with Saturn, bringing exceptional clarity to your analytical abilities. This cosmic configuration particularly favors research, detailed work, and any situation requiring meticulous attention. Your natural talents for organization shine exceptionally bright today, making this an ideal time to tackle complex projects that have previously seemed overwhelming. The morning hours between 7 a.m. and 11 a.m. offer the most potent window for productive breakthroughs when your mental acuity reaches its peak. Financial matters receive beneficial aspects as Venus aligns favorably with your 10th house of career. This subtle but powerful influence suggests unexpected monetary benefits may emerge through workplace recognition or through a detail others have overlooked. Your ability to spot inefficiencies or improvements in systems could lead to financial rewards, especially if you've been working consistently behind the scenes. Educational endeavors also fall under today's fortunate umbrella, particularly studies involving technical skills, data analysis, practical crafts, or health sciences. If you've been considering enrolling in a course or certification program, cosmic forces support beginning that journey now. Relationships with mentors and authority figures prove especially fruitful today. A conversation with someone in a position of influence could open doors previously closed to you, particularly if you demonstrate your characteristic thoroughness and reliability. This connection might not immediately appear significant, but will develop important roots for future growth. Earth-based activities carry special blessings today. Gardening, working with plants, cooking with fresh ingredients, or reorganizing your physical space all align perfectly with the day's supportive vibrations. These activities not only bring immediate satisfaction, but also set positive energy patterns that continue to unfold throughout the week. Communication flows with unusual ease, especially when sharing knowledge or offering assistance. Your natural Virgo tendency to serve others is cosmically amplified, creating a beneficial feedback loop where helping others directly enhances your own well-being and opportunities. This makes it an excellent day for networking, teaching, or mentoring, particularly in fields related to health, organization, or practical skills. The number 5 carries special significance today, appearing in surprising ways that signal you're on the right path. Pay attention to this numeric pattern, as it may guide you toward fortunate circumstances. Colors in the blue-green spectrum also resonate strongly with your energy today, potentially enhancing your intuition when worn or surrounded by these hues. Areas of your home or workspace oriented toward the north or northwest carry particularly supportive energies for important tasks. For maximum benefit, consider rearranging your environment to harness these directional influences, perhaps by positioning your desk or main work area to face these directions. Evening hours bring a special window for creative inspiration blended with practical application, the perfect combination for Virgo's talents. This time is ideal for planning future projects or refining existing ones, as you'll have unusual access to both methodical thinking and intuitive insights. Social connections made today, especially with other earth signs Taurus and Capricorn, or water signs Cáncer and Scorpio, have potential for long-term mutual benefit. These relationships may start through mundane circumstances, but contain seeds for significant growth and opportunity. Your health and wellness sector receives beneficial aspects, making this an excellent day to establish new routines related to nutrition, exercise, or self-care. Adjustments made now have staying power and are likely to produce noticeable results faster than expected. The most fortunate approach today involves combining your natural attention to detail with an openness to unexpected opportunities. While Virgos typically prefer planned, methodical processes, today's energy rewards your willingness to adapt and adjust course when intuition suggests an alternative path. Trust in your ability to organize and improve any situation you encounter, as this inherent skill is cosmically amplified under today's planetary positions. The planetary configurations on April 9, 2025, create a particularly dynamic social landscape for you, Virgo. Mercury, your ruling planet, forms a harmonious trine with Jupiter in your 11th house of social networks, significantly enhancing your communication abilities and opening doors to meaningful connections. This alignment creates a favorable atmosphere for group activities and collaborative projects that could yield long-term benefits. Your words carry particular weight today, allowing you to express complex ideas with unusual clarity and persuasiveness. Notice how people seem more receptive to your suggestions and insights than usual. With Venus positioned in Taurus activating your 9th house of expansion and higher learning, social connections made today may develop through educational pursuits, philosophical discussions, or interactions with people from different cultural backgrounds. Someone you meet could significantly broaden your perspectives in ways that continue to influence your thinking for months to come. The moon in Capricorn forms a supportive sextile to your sun sign, creating emotional stability that allows you to present your authentic self in social settings. This emotional grounding helps you feel more confident expressing your true thoughts and feelings, naturally attracting people who appreciate your genuine nature rather than any persona you might typically project. Mars brings dynamic energy to your 7th house of partnerships today, infusing your one-on-one relationships with initiative and courage. You'll likely feel more comfortable approaching someone you've been interested in connecting with, whether for professional collaboration or personal reasons. This assertive energy helps overcome your sometimes reserved nature, encouraging you to take the first step in forming new connections that could prove significant in your life journey. For Virgos engaged in professional networking, today offers exceptional support. Connections made in business contexts have strong potential for future development, so prioritize industry events, conferences, or meetings where you might encounter individuals who share your professional interests or ambitions. A seemingly casual conversation could open doors to opportunities that align perfectly with your long-term goals. Digital connections receive favorable aspects today, with Uranus in your 9th house promoting innovative forms of communication. Social media platforms, online communities, or virtual networking events could yield unexpected opportunities for meaningful connection. Even if you typically prefer face-to-face interaction, remain open to these modern forms of social engagement. They contain surprising potential today. Your 11th house of community receives a boost from today's planetary alignments, making this an excellent time to engage with group projects, volunteer work, or community initiatives. Your contributions to collective efforts will be especially valued and may lead to recognition that enhances your reputation within these circles. Consider which causes align with your values and how you might offer your organizational skills to support them. The North Node's position suggests your evolutionary path involves becoming more comfortable with vulnerability in social settings. While your natural tendency might be to maintain a composed and somewhat reserved facade, your greatest growth comes through allowing others to see your authentic emotions and needs. Practice being open about your feelings. When appropriate, you'll find others respond with unexpected warmth and acceptance. For single Virgos, intellectual connections are particularly favored today. Look for potential partners in places that align with your values and interests. Libraries, educational events, or hobby groups could be particularly fruitful grounds for meaningful encounters. You're likely to be attracted to someone who challenges your thinking while respecting your methodical approach to life. In existing relationships, Neptune and Venus create a compassionate atmosphere that facilitates deeper understanding. This is an excellent time to address any misunderstandings with friends or partners, as there's a collective energy supporting reconciliation and empathy. Old wounds related to social rejection or misunderstandings could surface for resolution under Chiron's influence. Approach these situations with openness, and long-standing interpersonal issues may finally find resolution. Group settings today may naturally position you in a coordinating role. Your analytical abilities and attention to detail make you an invaluable team member, and others will recognize these qualities today. Don't shy away from offering your organizational skills. They will be appreciated and could elevate your status within social circles. A word of caution comes from the square between Mercury and Neptune, which suggests potential for miscommunication or idealizing new acquaintances. While your natural skepticism usually protects you from such pitfalls, today's energies might temporarily lower your typically discerning barriers. Take time to verify impressions before making important social commitments or sharing confidential information. Unexpected social invitations may arise today, and while your natural tendency might be to decline in favor of more familiar routines, the stars encourage stepping outside your comfort zone. Accepting an invitation to an unfamiliar setting could introduce you to people who become significant influences in your future. The day's energy particularly supports mentorship relationships, both receiving guidance from those with more experience and offering your wisdom to those earlier in their journey. These connections across experience levels create valuable exchanges that benefit everyone involved, so remain open to both teaching and learning opportunities as they arise. Social gatherings in your home receive beneficial aspects today. Consider hosting a small get-together, dinner party, or informal meeting in your personal space. The comfortable environment allows for more authentic interactions and helps others see different facets of your personality than they might encounter in public settings. The position of Juno in your chart highlights themes of commitment and loyalty in social bonds. You may find yourself contemplating